Hi, friends. So a few weeks ago, I sent out a survey on my social media platforms and then also in my mailing list. And I had such great feedback with some really interesting questions and insightful comments that I thought I would share them with you because I realized I made this survey anonymous, and that was the intention that people would feel comfortable sharing anything they wanted with me within reason. But there was such lovely things said or ideas said, and I don't know who said what. So I also thought it'd be fun just to share if you were curious as how it all broke down and then give you a look to see what I'm probably going to end up doing. So if you're just seeing this and have no idea what I'm talking about, BagelFit is the name of my website and the kind of company name I work under when it comes to fitness, aquatic fitness, and then now branching into adult ballet and organization. So there's Bagel Fit, and underneath that is Splash with an A, and that's my aquatic side. And then I have Bagel Flow for the organization and skills, and then Bagel Ballet is anything I do with ballet. So let's just take a look at this. My first question was, what type of content keeps you connected to me, whether it's me, myself as a human, or my brand with Bagel Fit? I wanted to ask this question because historically I was promoting a lot of Zumba related events when I was working as a Zumba jammer, and also when I was traveling a lot with AEA as an aquatic training specialist. And so I figured most of my population comes from there or my community, but I wanted to know why y'all are still around and if what I'm producing is helpful for you. So a lot of people come from the water world, which is fantastic and expected. Still, some people follow me in the Zumba world, whether it was virtually or in person. A good chunk were friends or family members, which is fun. A small amount of people are just my lifestyle Instagram content, which is lovely to see because I don't know if anyone cares about what I post. And then there's a slice about organization, productivity, and ballet. There was a miscellaneous, and that was usually someone said something great about we follow for your cats, which I love that. And then there was a comment about being a Zumba jammer, which is something I'm no longer anymore, but glad you're still here. What would you like to see more of on bagelfit.com? So on my platform, I do either will list public events that I'm doing or online virtual events that'll happen as well. So again, a lot of people want to see more aqua fitness online education and virtual workshops. I did have some questions about the difference between online and virtual. Online in my head is content that's evergreen. It's always available to you. Once you've purchased it, it's downloaded, you own it, or you have access to it. But virtual is something like done via Zoom. So it's done one time and then it's gone. So those are the two different ideas there. Some people want to see me do more virtual Zumba classes, which is something I would like to do again after the birthday class a few months ago now. That was really fun. There was a nice big chunk of adult ballet or beginner ballet interest, which I love to see because I've been doing a lot more ballet again recently, and I've been teaching a lot more again, which has been so rewarding. So I would love to do some adult ballet content, whether that's virtual and or online. So definitely thank you for sharing that. And then some people do still want productivity and organization. So I'm very happy to share that. What's funny about this is these are the pockets of ideas of things I want to do, but I'm not really sure where I want to start. So this has helped me kind of pick an order of events. Maybe I should start with the blue stuff, then do the green stuff, then the pink stuff, then the purple. So some miscellaneous comments that came up. They want to see more Zin jams, more Zumba jammer stuff, and choreography. That can't exist because I'm not a ZJ anymore. So I can't hold Zen jams or Zumba jammer type events. But I still do teach Zumba and I still do participate in events and master classes around. So more on that a little later. But thank you for still wishing I did that. That makes my heart very happy. So further elaboration, I asked people, what else do you want to see from me? And it was pretty much more of the same. So a lot of aqua fitness suggestions. Thank you. I did have one suggestion, someone looking for river classes or movement, like when the water is moving, like a walking river or lazy river. That's what they call it. None of my pools have that. And so I'm not able to create content for that right now. But if I do find a pool that has that, I'll definitely add that to the repertoire. There was more interest in ballet than I anticipated, so thank you so much for that. And like I mentioned, there's still a desire for organization and presentation, so I love that, or productivity. So love to share that stuff as well. And then just some unexpected suggestions, which I thought were fun. A lot of requests to travel again. So I have taken some time to reduce my traveling. I have wanted to spend some time being a student again and getting re-inspired. I feel like I've had such amazing opportunities to travel almost nonstop and share stuff from my head with the world, but I also feel like I was getting a little bit tapped out and I wanted some time to kind of reset and regroup. So I've been teaching locally again, which has been great. I've been getting into classes again and having a chance to really come up with some new and exciting content. And this survey has really helped me. So I see some places here, California, Oregon, Utah. All of these are very accessible and I would love to come back. So maybe send me an email. We can plan something for the future. And then I did have, which direction can I go? It's this way. Some in-person comments. So if you are in Vegas, I am teaching in person. I teach aqua class and aqua Zumba class regularly, plus adult ballet. I don't have a regular Zumba right now. I usually do a pop-up once a month or so. But, if you're in Vegas, let me know and I can tell you my schedule and maybe we can sync paths again. And then the last one, these comments, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who wrote these because they just made my heart so happy. Thank you for still like wanting to be a part of this community with me. I think one person thanked me for keeping them in my mailing list. I'm thanking you for staying in my mailing list. So thank you so much. I love that someone also says they share a lot of the same passions as me, aqua Zumba, ballet, and organizational skills. Are we best friends already? Tell me who you are. Like this should be something we should connect on. And I'm glad that you enjoyed my virtual birthday event. I had a really great time teaching those classes. And I think I don't want to put the cart before the horse, but I'd love to teach maybe at least a class virtually because that was so fun. And then maybe that's the way I can have a regular Zumba class. I'll just make my own. And then there was, again, a lot of comments about being a ZJ. So thank you so much. It's been a while since I've been a ZJ, and I love that you're still connected with me. A lot of times people are sharing with me when they're still using my choreography, and that just makes my heart so happy. Being a ZJ was always a massive goal of mine and a job path I thoroughly enjoyed. I just reached a point in time where I had too much on my plate and I had to let something go. And I feel like I had such an amazing career as a ZJ and had so many incredible opportunities that I never dreamed of having. So I wanted to end while I still loved it and still had a passion for it. And I also wanted others in the room with me to get light as well. So I'm thankful that you still love my content and miss me as a jammer. And just, yeah, thank you. And I mean, never say never. Who knows what the world will bring? But you'll be the first to know if I decide to try to go down that path again. So what's going to be next? Basically everything in my head that I thought I wanted to do, I will try to do. I will try to put some online education out. I have this recurring idea and plan. I have a whole stack of it to my right that's ready to go, where I have a lot of content and lesson plans that I haven't taught in a workshop or done in real life in several years. So I want to make like a little splash series where I record the content, you get the link to the playlist or music suggestions, and you get the lesson plan and you can teach it verbatim. I do want to create some adult and beginner ballet content. So whether that's a course that's always available to get you started and then maybe virtual classes as well. And I do want to revamp my Bagel Flow program. So I do want to zhuzh up the course a little bit and relaunch it. So if you're already in it, you'll still get all those revamps as well, but that could be something to keep your eye on for future. Virtual, like I mentioned already, I'm going to think about doing at least a quarterly Zumba class. That would be fun. And then if you're looking for aqua content with me virtually or in person, the best place to find my stuff is with AEA. I do most of my aqua work through them. Sparingly, I will do independent stuff as BagelFit or Splash, but definitely check AEA first because I'm typically going to be working through them when it comes to the water world. And then in person, like I mentioned, I am here in Vegas, as you hopefully know by now, but I do teach aqua, ballet, and Zumba occasionally here at different events. And then I will be traveling, and we have an event actually coming up at the end of this month. And so if you're in the Bay or able to travel to the Bay, we're doing a throwback to 2017. I think it was Jacob that wrote, "What in the 2017" when he saw our first post. The four of us were all ZJs together around the same time. These three individuals I'm going to be presenting with have shaped who I am in massive ways and have influenced me as a ZJ and just as a human in general. So I'm so happy to dance with them again. We're going to have a really good time. So we're going to be in San Jose, California, Sunday, September 28th. The four of us are doing a master class at 9:30 in the morning. And then three of us gals are going to do the workshop about choreo flow after. It's going to be a good time. So thanks again for doing the survey. If you have more stuff to share with me, please send it to me and I'll see you hopefully in person, virtually, or online soon. Bye.